going on, everybody? Dr. Beard here. Today I have the Matrix S&T Armament M203 grenade launcher. This is the short version, not the long version. I think they had a mini version on there as well. This is the short version. This is a 9.5 inch rail, so obviously it's a little longer. I also have the Matrix, I don't know what they call it on the website, but it shoots this projectile with a styrofoam tip. This is like a hard plastic, and my daughter chewed off the top of this because I left it out for 2 seconds. The launch around itself, it's got some weight to it. I will be filling it with gas later to test it out. The grenade launcher itself, it's pretty sturdy. I did notice that it's a little tricky to get the round into the grenade launcher. Like, really have to work it in there, which is kind of annoying that Matrix own grenade has trouble fitting in there. But other than that, it is full metal aside from the grip here. Came in this box here, and it has like packing beads of some sort like falling all over the place right now. Came with the other mount on it for like an M4A1 with a standard rail with peak, and obviously the barrel clamp, if you will. That's all that came in the box. But I will be doing a shooting video later, but it is pretty well put together. It's sturdy, and there's a little wobble with the grip there. It did have an orange tip on it. I ripped that off. As far as functionality, trigger, safety, it did include the second mount for it to mount on the underside of a rail system. I did pop the clamp off. Other than that, there's not much else to go over. We'll test some functionality later.
So now we're gonna see just how this thing shoots. All right, here we go. Safety off. Let's see how far this thing will shoot. So it made it about 30 yards or so. It's a pretty windy day. The projectile itself isn't very heavy, so it definitely didn't travel very far. If there was a way to, I don't know, modify it, make it slightly heavier, it might travel a little farther, but yeah, overall, I mean, it functions. I did have a hard time getting the shell to actually go in, which is kind of odd because it is a Matrix shell, and yet it didn't want to load in, so that was a little odd. But once it was in there, fired totally fine, as you saw. But yeah, I mean, as far as construction goes, pretty well put together. It stayed on my rail. I knocked it off the countertop earlier, right onto the floor, and it was totally fine. The orange ring around the tip was a little difficult to get off, but with a little bit of prying, you're able to get it off. It is glued on there. It does add a little bit of heft to the front end of the gun, which is to be expected being full metal. As far as functionality goes, it shoots. the one Matrix shell that I have, but I will return with another review with a couple different shells to see how they feed, see if they load in any better. But that concludes the review for the full metal Matrix S&T Armament M203 grenade launcher. Please like, subscribe if you would. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Later.